The book definition of confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. And when we think about this, our mind goes to LeBron, Tom Brady, LFG, he yelling at the crowd, and it goes to Kobe. Even go to our anime characters, like Ichigo, Luffy, Goku. You know how Goku get when he get confident. Goku think he can fight anybody. You know what I mean? He start flexing, start doing his thing. But confidence just shows you how it all starts on the home front, right? And we see it with those players I just mentioned. We see it with those characters that I mentioned, that it all starts within you. If you don't believe in yourself, then nobody will, right? If I'm looking at you and I'm, trying to believe in your dreams and try to support you as you're trying to become a better person, why would I support you if you don't even support it? You don't even believe in yourself. You don't even think you could accomplish the things that you want to. And that's why it's so important, because at the end of the day, it's just you, right? Yeah, we have our friends and our family, but when it's time to go to sleep, and it's time to die and it's time to go through stuff, you know what I mean? You're probably going to be by yourself. That's how it usually is. When you're grinding for that next goal, that next mission, that next degree, it's you. You're the one putting in the hard work. You're the one putting in the hours, right? And you got to be the one to believe in yourself, because nobody's coming to save you. When you lack that confidence, it's hard to even pursue your dreams. It's hard for me to even make a video, if I'm feeling like, I don't think it's going to get any views. I don't think people are going to like it. I don't like the way my voice sounds. Like, I'm not even going to put it out. Same way how you may, I don't really want to release this clothing brand. People probably not going to like it. This design not that nice, or, you know what I mean? If you're doubting it from the first in the home front, like before it even gets off the ground, then it's meant to fail, because you got to be confident in yourself. Like, you can't do things for the result. And I know that sounds like counterproductive, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, why wouldn't I do it for the result? I want a big YouTube channel. I want my clothing brand to be making 6 figures, I want to have, this money or this whatever in case it be. But if you go into it just looking for the result, it's more about the journey. You know what I mean? If you're thinking that you're going to make something and it's immediately going to be where you want it to be, that's just not realistic, right? That's not how life works in anything. Like, you don't go to the gym and start off benching 405. You don't go to school and start off with a bachelor's degree and then you earn your master's. You don't just log on to YouTube and you already got 1 million subs, You have to grind for something. And in order for you to grind and put that stuff out, you got to have confidence in what you put out, to where I don't care if it might not, go off the ground. I'm going to keep going, because I know one day eventually this product or my voice or my art is going to reach its intended target. You know what I mean? And I went through this so much, because I know how it feels when you lose that confidence. It's kind of like putting a piece of art in the closet and just closing the door and leaving the lights off and nobody ever see it. There's so many people out there who have so many gifts and so much talent and so much to give the world, but we'll literally never see it. You know what I mean? Or very few people have seen it, because, it might have been a little birdie in their ear that gave them some negative feedback, or it might have been something that knocked them off their pivot and made them think a little bit harder about what they were doing. But those outside influences don't matter, because if somebody may not like my video, I may have somebody close to me who says, bro, why are you making those videos? They suck. You may have somebody close to you say, dude, I'll never wear your clothes. But that's just not your targeted audience. You may not never wear my clothes, but it's 1 million other people who going to happily wear my clothes. It's 1 million other people who going to happily view my vehicle, view my video and have everything, gonna have my post notice on everything, right? So it's so easy to get knocked off your pivot when you lack that confidence, because you'll start doubting yourself and you'll let those doubts creep in even more, and your mind will be even more fogged, and all your dreams will get even more pushed to the side because you're losing confidence. And like I said, don't mix the confidence with arrogance, right? Like, who cares? Like, it's not about being better than the next person, or, when I bring up those competitors like Tom Brady and all those people, like, in sports, they may look at, I want to beat this person. But in life, it's not about beating the other person, right? It's about beating the person you were yesterday. Like, I want to be better than Not My Forte yesterday. I don't want to be better than this other YouTuber who has 1 million subs. Like, I'm not hating on him. My goal isn't to be better than him. It's enough room for everybody to eat. Like, I don't have to, you know what I mean? It's also, like, without saying that, if you put enough work in, you know that you'll accomplish something. if I sit here and I grind and I put 16 hours into this design, or I put 20 hours on editing this video, I know I know it's going to do something. I know it's going to hit the right audience. I know it's going to reach the people that it needs to reach because I put the work in and I made something that's, worthy of that. You know what I mean? When I'm going to school and I'm trying to get my degree, I study for 20 hours. I know I'm going to pass this test. You know what I mean? I'm not even tripping on it. Like, when you getting stressed about stuff, it's probably because you lacking confidence because you're probably not doing the right things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about failing because I know I've prepared myself to triumph at all times. And that just goes back to just every day, just making yourself a better person, like doing the right things, making sure you're on your habits. I don't know, some people write in their journals, praying every day, going on a run every day, working out every day, studying a little bit every day. Just little stuff like that is just going to build you up because you start feeling like, I know I'm not going to lose. Like I said with Goku, when Goku goes into a fight, Goku doesn't, get scared or, no, Goku trains every day. I train every day. I know I'm going to beat you. You know what I mean? I train every day. I know I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. I just put in 24 hours of work today. You know what I mean? I got my good 8 hours. I went to the gym. I fed my brain. I fed my, you know what I mean? So I know that tomorrow I'm going to be better. I know I am. It's not a if, it's not a but. It's something that I know because I put in the work to accomplish those things. So that's basically what I wanted to get at. Just, instilling that self-confidence in yourself, because if you're not rooting for yourself, you can't expect other people to join in and root for you. You know what I mean? So that's really all I wanted to say. This was like a quick video. I just wanted to get something out because it's something that came to me, but I just want everybody to just build that pride in themselves, like a healthy amount of, pride and confidence in themselves, because you have to believe in yourself before anybody else will. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's been Waiting on My 4. I appreciate all the love on the last video. And I'm out, bro. Peace.